You know what I'm saying? I'll end with this. People usually hate and despise what they're jealous of, right? Like, what other reason would you not like something? You know, why is this
For the best
being
experience,
portrayed in
play
a
with
video?
sound.
What are you afraid of? You know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my 2 cents on that. But yeah, you can continue.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the game I'm playing?
I don't know, I guess when I was younger,
Haunted Legends, The Black Hawk, Collector's Edition.
Necessarily
Stefan Astor, you have been sentenced to death by hanging.
Stop the execution. We need him alive. Stop. This execution is cancelled. Stefan Astor is to be committed to Temple Prison for the next 20 years.
People, in a sense, and I don't.
Oh, this is about to get interesting.
Okay, that's fair.
But I did feel a sense of shame. But again, the reason why I brought that up was not necessarily because like, oh, it's fun. Like, no, it's not. I wasn't. No, it's more so because
20 years later.
I don't know. It kind of goes both ways because like what you're surrounded by does play a part, but at the same time, I think it's
Stefan Astor, your term of imprisonment has come to an end. You are free to go.
Instill in you that hey, it's okay if you look different. Like you don't need to look
Agent,
like the thing
you will
that
travel
you're
to Bordeaux
surrounded by
to
or
conduct
the
an
thing that you
investigation
see in
into the
order
events
to
of
be
a
in that
Maronite
fulfillment.
monastery.
You don't have to
Abbot
equate
Dominic's
that to
message
that.
has
It's
informed us
okay
that 8
if
monks who were gathered for
I might
night
look
service
different
have
than you,
disappeared
you might
without
go
a
to a school that
trace.
looks,
The next
looks
morning,
very different, but
fresh graves appeared in the
okay.
monastery
It's
graveyard,
not-
each with a green candle. As our best investigator of strange cases, please investigate and report back to me upon your return. Secret Service Chief Francois Charlie. P.S. Upon the arrival of His Excellency to Bordeaux,
No, that makes sense.
you must also ensure his security.
That does play a big part. You, as that is a parent's job. And obviously no disrespect to your mother in any way, but going on what you're saying, it's like, yeah, it is a parent's job to reassure you. Because
Sorry about that. I just kind of like the pause scene. It literally looks so beautiful.
She was Bosnian, and I'm black, and her whole family's Bosnian, right? So they're like.
Finally, I arrived. I'm exhausted after 2 weeks of the saddle.
Kid, right? So
hello. You must be the agent Father Dominic's waiting for. It's a good thing you're here. Everyone in Bordeaux was scared out of their minds about what happened in the monastery.
They told me that was like,
I hope you can figure it out.
Because it was
but
a new
rules
job.
are rules.
It was like, look,
Count Armand de Blois has enacted a city entrance fee to stop the spread of rumors.
You can't blame.
So I'm afraid even you will have to pay 2 sous to get in.
I'm not blaming black people for everything. I'm not blaming white people for everything. I'm just saying, my point to that is that as a black person, it is going to be harder for you. You know what I'm saying? You may get looked over. You may have
royal decree. I count Armand de Blois, order of the lands, to hereby decree the following entry fees: 2 sous per person, 4 sous per horse, 6 sous per cart. Everyone entering Bordeaux must pay unless otherwise noticed. The 5th of November, 1653.
Your physical part, don't let that take away from who you are. Like, they reassured me a lot about that, right? Because I'm surrounded by, all these people in which I thought were aesthetically very beautiful individuals, both inside and out. And I'm like, oh, I'm the black guy, I'm just here.
I can't believe my great-grandfather left me his castle. I need to find some money to repair though. Solutions, Martin. Your great-grandfather, the Vincent Delange, died on the 7th of September, 1653. You are the only heir to the Raplin estate. However, the estate is in poor condition. The castle has to require many renovations. To provide the funds, I'll gladly help you restore it. Sincerely, your Francois Luc Stevens of Raplin Estate. Nice!
I remember,
plans for restoring it. Ooh la la.
And it was like, it was me, it's me and this other 2 girls. We were the only black people in that school. And the kids, they don't know anything. The kids my age, obviously at the time being, very young. One of the girls on the bus, she was like, "Oh, why does your skin look like that?" She didn't know. And I got off the bus and told my grandmother. She's like, don't let that hold you back. So I guess that was the one time in which, someone reassured me. It's like, it's going to be harder for you. It's going to be difficult. Like, It's set up in that way. You know, it's much people want to deny it, and that's not like, bro. I am a black Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So I get this shit in of the stick like a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, I feel like that makes me, you know, the test may be harder, but the fact that they may have a head start, right, quote unquote, but if I still succeed, then that makes me more proud of myself. I'm like, bro, I was in the negatives and I still came out on top. You know what I'm saying? So I guess there's one positive to look at about it from that perspective. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know where I was going with all that. I think I made my point.
Okay. You're just.
That's fine.
It's fine. I do the same thing.
Another achievement. Nice.
Thanks.
I think I remember.
Too soon.
Like, even for, I guess, being a mixed person, since, you know, I know how that is.
We want the truth. The city is in danger.
Oh!
Even as a mixed person, at least growing up, I don't.
This is insanity! The citizens are so scared they want to tear the monastery down to the ground. I need to warn the city guard, but I can't leave my post. There's a bell in the square. Can you raise the alarm? This will help you.
You know, they usually kind of all look the same.
Call the guard? Well, I'm supposed to have to ring the guard bell then.
Examples, but just,
Stop!
Yeah.
Tell us what happened.
I'm just like, I don't look like that.
We want the truth.
Where are the monks?
I don't know, I kind of felt.
What on earth is happening to make citizens riot?
I'm supposed to be the same.
Here's my objective, Maronite Monastery.
But, like, just because, like, there's more than one.
Map.
Yeah.
Bordeaux, alert city to summon the city guards. 5 tolls. The fire. 6. The corners, the 8 holes.
Even outside of race, like just in general, I was kind of funny looking, and I had people tell me that too growing up.
Damn, that's fucked up, dude.
No, it's hard. It does.
Yeah.
It does kind of make me emotional, and sometimes too, just kind of looking back, especially when hearing of my parents, like. I would hear people tell like how pretty my mom was, or, you know, even though I didn't really know my dad, you know, they would say how like when he was younger, like all the girls were trying to, you know, were all just interested in him in general, and then there was kind of me where I was kind of like not that, and I remember questioning a lot of the time. Like some of it had to do with race, you know, specifically when it came to growing up.
I need a
with my mom's side of the
pass.
family, and you know. Being black, like black was just kind of like the obvious thing, the fact that I was black. You know, me being Polynesian, that wasn't, you know, not even my own.
Fuck!
Not even people that, I guess my Polynesian side really saw me as Polynesian to them, you know. Whereas I didn't really have to. I don't know. I dealt with both, like both. Where in a way. It was not as much on my black side, other than like my aunt, for some reason, I don't know, she didn't really like me. I don't know why. I didn't really grow up around her.
Yeah.
It was my dad's stepsister, and me and another cousin of mine, he was also mixed. He was black and white, and oftentimes as a kid, I would never hear it directly from her, but like when the adults were talking and if I was around, I would hear the things like they would say that she was saying about me, just not really good things. Like, I don't know, for some reason. I remember overhearing one time how, I guess they were talking about her and just kind of like quoting or paraphrasing her, and she's just like, I love her, but I don't like her. Like,
yeah,
I was like 7 years old at the time.
Yeah, that's easy. Is jealous of you without
impressive.
9 times out of 10 it's just that it's how you look, right?
Maronite Monastery, Aberdeen,
why can't I have
Dominic.
the lighter skin? Why? And
Right.
it's like breaking. It's basically breaking the cycle, right? Because they were probably told they weren't beautiful or pretty because of their skin color. Now, you having a lighter skin or a quote unquote better hair texture. Now they're jealous of you. You know, and it's always appearance, always, because that's the first thing you notice about somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know, we live in a very shallow world. You know, it's always been like that. You know, people don't want to accept it. Oh, it's personality. Yeah, personality helps, but you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to looks, that plays a part of it as well. You know, and in the example, you ever been very interested in someone, but then you weren't physically attracted to them? It's normally not going to work out. You know what I'm saying? But it's very hard to tell somebody that though, right? Like you can't just tell somebody, hey, you know, and the reason I say that, I used to be the fat funny kid, right? Like, oh, he's funny, but I don't know. I mean, he's kind of cute, bro. As soon as I dropped that weight, all those girls from high school that bullied me, now they're in the DMs. Now they want to hang out. Like it's always aesthetically. Like I've always been the same silly anime watching, manga reading, goofy guy. But now I'm attractive, so it's like, I'll deal with that. But anyway, yeah. Continue what you're saying. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I guess what my point is.
Yeah.
I guess I do deal with it. I experience it as much as I did on the black side of my family. But in terms of like being a quote unquote outsider, I guess, or just not being
Peace be with
as
you, friend. I'm
black
Abbot
or
Dominic.
Polynesian, but
Not a single citizen would risk coming to the monastery after what happened, so I sent for you.
Just as a kid.
I simply don't understand why another monk was killed. I'm sorry, but His Excellency has ordered me not to say anything more. He's coming to the city, and you'll have an audience with him at the palace. Hold on for a moment. I'll bring you a pass.
I just imagine half-breed, sounds like such an old insult. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. Just I was talking about this with my partner. And I remember when telling him about this, I'm just like, no, I kind of actually.
Get away!
No! Oh God!
I'm like, oh yeah, she did great. But on my Polynesian side,
shit, Father Dominic, no!
As much the fact that I wasn't Polynesian, they would tell me that I was, they say you come from us, right? But
help me.
I don't know. I just.
Oh no! He's still alive!
Spoken about, where it's just like, oh, you're not like us.
He who is born in fire shall die in it. I think that is literally not a good sign.
I think some people were surprised when they would see my mom pick me up from school.
Yeah.
Or maybe when playing with the other kids, I remember when I was at church. It was a family-owned church, and so I remember.
Let me just get rid of these stupid candles.
I attacked this boy, and I guess he didn't like that I did. But I was like, I don't know, I was playing around.
Now I got the ring.
Laughing, just kind of maybe bragging about the fact that I got him or something. And he's like, "You black bitch!" Just kind of upset about it, and then
Map.
I was just oh, I don't know, I was always very
Bordeaux.
And so I remember, it wasn't even the fact that he said I was black. It was just the fact that I was called a bitch that made me upset at the time. But it's just that, the fact that that's kind of that's how he perceives me, and that's how most people kind of perceived me growing up, at least. I feel like now when I look in the mirror, when I look at myself, I can kind of see both. I feel like, I don't know, but as soon as people see my hair, it's not the first thing they notice. Not that I don't care so much now, but at least as a kid, I think, I wanted to be like the people that I grew up around. and whatnot. And
Alright, the path is clear.
That, and then I think I was mentioning earlier about like, how
This
attractiveness
is
kind of played a
revenge.
role in a way,
It
or
finally
into my
caught up to
insecurities
me.
as a
I
kid,
can't
and
be
I
a
would think,
keeper
like, man, like, how do
anymore.
two good-looking people
Please
make someone
give
so
my
ugly?
key to His
Just because I would
Excellency.
always hear good things
The
about
reading
parents and how
stand.
they're attractive. Like growing up, I see like dudes just kind of like hitting, like just trying to hit up my mom and whatnot.
Fate was cruel to him until the very end.
You just kind of know.
So sorry about
that.
that.
Because even before, when people started saying stuff about the way I looked as a kid, I just kind of knew just from what I would observe and what I would see and what got the most.
Your Excellency, the king ones who bear this key is an agent in service of the king sent to help us. The agent does not know much. I'm hoping you could.
Everyone else's reaction toward the thing. And so when it came to things like attractiveness or looking pretty, the people who were often perceived as that I didn't look like. And so oftentimes I would cry looking in the
Oops, I think I destroyed it.
It was just so damaging, and I hated everything about the way I looked. I thought I looked so weird. And even now I kind of still struggle with that, where even I guess I don't struggle as much in the sense as I did as a kid when it comes to attractiveness, because I have had people tell me like, it's like, oh, you look different, like in a way, or just like like I have been told that in a way, but I still kind of experience just that sort of like perfectionism, like, man, my eyes look so weird, or my mouth is like, oh, that's so gross, or sometimes like, especially when doing my hair, it was just more so as a kid. Not so much, I don't have to struggle with, I mean, I do struggle with my hair sometimes, at least when it comes to certain aspects about it, and just having to make sure it's detangled, and
As to His Excellency,
making sure I don't, it doesn't knot up, and especially getting single strand knots. I hate those. Oh my gosh, I can't stand single strand knots. Just those little balls, the little balls on the end of your hair when your hair knots up, and it snaps off, and you're just damn.
oh yeah, that's the cross I should give.
That's what my future wife. Please.
Father Dominic, here's the new code for the Cardinal's Palace Gates. 475639. Captain of the Musketeers.
It takes so long, and then conditioning it. I'm like, bro, I be sometimes in the mirror, I'm like, I'm finna cut it off. I'm finna cut it.
No,
His Excellency has arrived.
Just like, I don't know. But washing
His
my hair,
Excellency has arrived.
because I'll usually detangle it in the shower, just because it's easier when it's wet.
No.
It does not. The door's not open, where I have to sit in the shower for like 10 to 15 minutes for my hair to be wet, and even when after it's wet, it will dry up so quickly, and so I have to keep putting my head in the water.
You have 4C, 4B. Do you know your type?
I don't know exactly, but if I had to make an estimate, it'd probably be a mix between like 2C, 3C to 4A, and the back is more like coarse,
Greetings.
coilier.
Do you have a pass to see His Excellency?
Yes, I do.
S-shaped in a way, almost. But yeah.
Good. His Excellency is in the fireplace room.
Yeah, my hair loves water too. Fuck, dude, my hair be drinking water, bro. Whole gallon.
No!
Why did you sentence me to death? And why was I pardoned?
Oh,
I don't know.
I need to think quickly!
I guess. Well, I wouldn't say time, but it just takes more time. But do you go to like a salon or a stylist or something? They do like certain products?
Not usually, but I'd like consider saying.
Yeah, I would definitely
My heart.
that, try to go
I
to
can't
like a
breathe.
black
My medicine
salon.
is in the closet.
Just like,
Help
look at
me.
the reviews, do your research.
No.
And like, hey, what do I need for my hair? And they'll tell you the products you need to use. Cause do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because thankfully now, my mom befriended this hairstylist salon. I don't know, salonist. I don't know the profession, but yeah, she was like, no, you know, maybe you should put this in his hair. So I've been trying different things. I'm like, yo, this shit works good. So yeah, it takes. I get it, bro. I get it. But yeah, man. Either that, you know, or cut it off and wear a wig.
I do think about that. I'm just like, man, but it's just like, no, because I think about, like, you know, in the case where I do end up having kids, I want them to be able to like their own hair and to know how to do it. And I want to sort of emulate that in a way, like in such a case where if I do have kids and they end up having my kind of hair or my hair type, you know, I sort of think about those kind of things.
Yeah. As long as a parent, you can, you know, like you say, you know, you've been observing, you can just know, like you can see it on people when they're sad or down. You know, as a parent, just encourage them, like, hey, you know, you're beautiful. Pick them up, hold them in the mirror, like, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're strong. Reassure them, you know, the things you wanted to hear, you know, give it to them so they'll love themselves. And that's how you break the cycle. And then they'll pass it on to their kids.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
His Excellency?
Yeah, no.
I think I've seen this. Oh, that dwarf, Saint Germain. Does anyone also hate him?
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna work out in your favor, man. Just,
Lisa the Baker.
Like you said, keep being observant, you know, keep learning, keep doing what's best for you, and you have your partner too. I'm pretty sure he reassured you, so you know you have that, and yeah.
Ooh. Your Excellency, enclosed is my report of the investigation you ordered. I have asked her to examine one of the items from Stefan Astor's house and would like to share my conclusion. The item, which I call the Eye, isn't a magic artifact, but itself is part of another one. According to legend, the Astor family possessed a mirror of truth, which could be activated by placing all of its eyes. The only way to discover how the mirror works is to find all the eyes. I could feel some aura.
Yeah, I did that yesterday.
What are you doing on the ground?
You came just in time, and I'm grateful. But I must ask, why are you here?
That's a good hair, you know.
Dominic's key.
I'm pretty sure you know that already, but
So,
like, keep your hair braided.
he
That's
must
a good
be
protective
dead.
style for your hair.
Peace be with him.
So,
I take it you're the agent he called in from Paris. I suppose the death of the abbot doesn't negate the need to deal with the problem at hand. The person we're dealing with is ruthless, as you saw. They have no boundaries, no conscience. Listen carefully, agent.
Alright, so listen
The
when...
story you now find yourself involved in began 20 years ago in this glorious city of Bordeaux. At that time, I made a horrible decision without examining the facts closely. And today, I almost paid for that mistake with my life.
Alright, so you better listen to what His Excellency is about to say. It's really important.
A man named Stefan Astor, who we had thought to be simply a rich eccentric, appeared to be a mage. Yes, a real mage. He was accused of bedevilment, and I ordered him arrested. An investigation began. When we searched his house, we discovered a collection of strange artifacts, perhaps magical. Stefan never denied the artifacts belonged to him, and he couldn't prove he hadn't used them to harm others. The evidence resulted in a death sentence. But in the end, I commuted his sentence to 20 years in prison. Stefan's artifacts, along with all court materials, were hidden in the Maronite monastery under the supervision of Father Dominic. To keep the artifacts safe and hidden, we split the key into 2 parts. You brought me Dominic's part, and I have the other. Together, they revealed a hiding place. A few months ago, Stefan Asta was released from Temple Prison. I don't know why he returned to Bordeaux or what he hopes to achieve. But as you have seen, his methods are dangerous, deadly. He must be stopped, and I simply don't know how to do it. We can start our research with the court documents stored in the secret cache in the monastery. Take the keys and find the documents. Oh, and I trust you can keep a secret.
I can. I promise. What? Oh! Just playing my game. Did he just eavesdrop?
I fell asleep. No. Yeah. I don't know what anybody else is doing. I feel like I joined. I want to take over the conversation. Thea and Moo were talking about, you know, being mixed and stuff like that in the dominant gene, and then I started yapping. But I don't know what everyone else is doing. Fortunately.
Take me.
Yeah.
No! No!
Thank you, Agent. You saved me the trouble of finding both keys. Now I can open the hiding place while you're hung out to dry. Perfect. Now I have something to offer Stefan. The dark essence will be mine.
He took the document! Holy shit, they're gonna burn me alive! Camila Nancy, Oh my god, it's so laggy! Oh. One down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, now on to the final part. Be down. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1, 2. Oh my. Finally!
I can help you get revenge. I'll tell you the names of all those who betrayed you.
And
Wait.
what in return?
You will give me the dark essence.
That's a high price. How do I know you won't
trick me? I'll prove it by giving you one of the names. Nancy.
No, she would never. You're lying. I'll ask her myself.
Huh! Oh. I don't know who Camilla is, but she's in grave danger! Fuck, my game is getting so laggy! Oh well, everything is on fire, just like how my life is. My Jasmin! It got fire! No. No! Oh, sorry for the late response. Okay. Christ! Get out! Okay, I'm going here.
Stefan, you're supposed to be in jail.
Was it you who sent me there?
I had a good reason. You don't understand.
I don't want to understand. I want revenge.
No! Please, have mercy.
There will be no mercy. Only justice.
Oh no. This is not good. Alright?
Stefan didn't want to listen to Camilla. That works out just fine for me. Perhaps there's something useful in her jewels. No, there's nothing here. I only have one chance left. Armand.
Look, could that be Camilla's jewelry? The reason I'm just gonna go for the 1000 RON penalties move is because there is an achievement where you have to select 1000 RON clicks. It's not where I kid you not. You have to do this for over 1000. Well, and thankfully, I did manage to find out what his motives are, but you'll have to see later to find out why. I really do not like that dwarf, and we literally found why he is such an evil person. Plus it was never confirmed that Grim Tales The Cursed Bloodline was the final chapter in it, because I don't think it's done, because I don't think the series is done. Along with the recent news of mystery case files being given to Big Fish Entertainment, even though there's no beta survey that's not going to be out until either June of this year, because they always would release an MCF game in November. Mainly not except the ones that managed to broke the November timeline, such as the ones that were made by Depex and the ones released by Grandma Studios. Wondering, did I got the achievement yet? Did I got it? Did I got it? Did I got it now? Or do I have to do more? Come on, just please hand it over to me. Finally. Oh, thank you.
I can't speak. My medicine. Please.
No. Man, someone made me have a lot of jewelry like Camila. Oh my dear Camilla, despite the fact that we're unable to marry, my feelings to you are sincere. Not a pair of rings become the proof of our eternal love.
Who are you? What do you want?
There.
Oh my God. Stefan knows everything. He'll kill Armand. Please, save him. That medicine. It was actually poison. I'm dying. Please, give this to Armand.
Oh no, she dropped dead. Third one. There we go. Undertaker to Camilla's shop and to the Blue Manor on the right coast. Oh, kitchen, where are you gonna be kidding me? An improvised rope ladder. Oh, I found some cute goats. They're so adorable. What is that doing in here? We got that bolt distractor. A chain. Alright, we can now across. I think I need to do something in order to get that burlap and a torch. Well, she's dead.
You killed Camilla. Now only I can tell you the truth.
There's still the cardinal.
Ah, you're mistaken, Stefan. He never knew the whole truth. He was tricked 20 years ago.
I can force you to give me the information. Why doesn't my magic affect you?
I'm no ordinary man. I'm willing to negotiate, Stefan. I want the dark essence, and you want the last traitor's name. Think about it.
It seems that Saint Germain and Stefan are not getting along.
If Stefan gets to Armand, I'll be out of options.
Is he trying to stop either me or Stefan? Oh, an old spur. The last dolphin piece. Alright, they got the little achievement to use the map for 50 times, I think. Oh, it's such a mess. It is a fucking mess. Layout for the pipe and the table leg. Still loving the police sign. I meant pause. Light it up. Oh. Bye. We fixed the pipe. This is still haunting. One symbol. There's nothing we could do here. I think these are for dominoes or some kind of other code. All right. I know this room is familiar. The Secret of Life. They have something similar. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wow. I don't know why I left. And we finally unlocked the cellar.
I'm Armand de Blois. Who do I have the honor of speaking to? Amanda would never take this off unless she... Is she dead? I gave this to her 20 years ago. Do you know who she was to me?
Yes, she was someone special to you. And it's you again.
I'm so happy to see you. Stefan, it can't be. You look just like you did 20 years ago. It's as if you haven't aged a day. I have power over time, and my betrayers will pay with their lives. Oh no, you're the one who killed Camilla. Then you'll have to kill me too. She did it because of me.
Oh, he's now dead.
You again, Agent? You don't give up easily. Are you sure you have what it takes to catch me? Then find me. I'll even give you a hint.
Me out! Well, I have to find another way out. Amon's ring, wine plaque. A spider eye, that is so scary. Vinegar. Oh, and we can get out of here. Oh! What the hell was that?
There you are, Agent. I've been looking for you all over town. His Excellence wants to see you. Follow me.
How is the investigation going, Agent?
It's going so horrible.
Oh no, Armin's dead? He was Ludovic's 13th illegitimate child. My fosterling. I couldn't save him. How did it happen? This dagger's from the Shadows Quarter. He must be hiding there. It was an ordinary city quarter once. Stefan Astor lived there. It got its name for a reason. Everything happened a week after Stefan was sent to prison. His house was closed and sealed, but the rumors of Astor's wealth haunted the minds of Bordeaux's residents. As soon as the security around Stefan's house was loosened, the townspeople broke in to rob the place. Something terrible happened. Everyone who was there died. A week later, Secret Service agents and monks entered the quarter. The houses had sunk into the swamp.
That doesn't make any sense.
Only the people's decaying clothes remained. No one had survived. I think it was the Astor family's magic that protected the house. That's how the Shadow Quarter got its name. It's fenced off, and the only way in is through an underground passage from the monastery. The passage is secured by a guard. I don't know what the creature is, but it's controlled by one of Stefan's artifacts. There must be something about it in Dominic's papers. Be careful, Agent. No one's been in the quarter for 20 years. There's no telling what kind of danger is waiting there. The people are terrified of anything mystical or magical. They're ready to chase away anyone trying to mess with what's inside. I hope that Dominic's papers didn't burn. Maybe they can tell you how to get past the guard. Dominic kept the documents in the chest in his chamber. Here's part of the lock from the chest.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I must leave the city. I've received news about a series of murders in Paris. They say the murderer is a man in an iron mask. I must deal with him. I'll have to ask you to finish this case. If you can't, then no one can.
I won't let you
I almost
down.
forgot. Dominic sent me with news about the monastery robbery. I couldn't open it, but perhaps you can. Good luck, Agent.
Oh, a map. I forgot. Okay, if we need that. The gates of Bordeaux. Why is it telling me to go here? Nice. The bracelet is one of a few survived Haggard's artifacts, and according to legend, it has the power to disperse the darkness. For whatever it means, it's told in the legends if you gather all the parts together, it'll become your guide in the darkness of abomination. There's also a tale, if the city will return from its original appearance, the dark magic will release the streets. A demon slayer. Be gone! The rare mist-loop tree is one of the most ancient plants on Earth, with some specimens surviving up to 4,000 years. Their bark is known to have magical properties and has long been used in ancient rituals. Our shop offers for sale only the true original mist-loop bark, harvested from our own ancient trees that have been grown right here before the city was built.
is Stefan's house, but how can I get inside?
That ugly door. Another eye. Another achievement. What is fear? Alright, we got something. Scroll. What does the scroll means? Oh. Another eye! Yay, how lovely it is! But we don't have a poker! A tree scraper. A poker. Oh, we got some. Malusian bark.
You're awfully stubborn, Agent. You won't find the entrance.
Oh, God. Not gonna back down that. Another eye. Haggard's book. The Astor book. Find the Chamber of Secrets. Note 32. Only a day have passed since I moved into my family's properties in Bordeaux. Such a dreary old mansion, an unpleasant reminder of my past, but I needed to establish a base of operations here. I'll start by investigating the strange circles that are drawn on the floor in the house. Stephen Astor, June 9th, 1632. Once again, I met Armand while on my walk. Armand's a splendid conversationalist, and I hope he will become a valuable friend. I trust him. June 10th, 1632. Finally, I solved the mystery of the symbols on the floor. The patterns seemed to indicate a secret temple where the Astors long ago placed a powerful artifact that belongs to our family. I managed to open the passage to it, but I paid a terrible price. As a result, I obtained a power of vision potion. It must be inhabited before I see the necessary seals. There must be my last note. The government suspects me of witchcraft, and Camilla and Armand have turned against the danger I now pose. In the meantime, the artifact itself will protect me, although I'd rather be ignorant of what damage this monster is capable. Hide in the dungeon, reseal the entrance. February 7th, 1633. Hello, stranger. I am Frederick Haggard, the last of my family. Let the pages of my book bear witness to the destruction of the Haggard family of our enemy, the House of Astor. I intend to seal this record with a rune spell and hide the key to it in plain sight, in the hopes that the curious and resourceful travelers read it someday. For centuries, the Haggards have been invisible protectors of the city and the souls of its citizens. They have guarded order and knowledge and protected against abomination and corruption. Haggards across the generations have been gifted masters of the magic arts, and all of dedicated to keeping knowledge of those sacred powers away from the citizens. But the Astors, another ancient and powerful family, passed magic as well, and have wielded dangerous dark magic to satisfy their craving for wealth and domination. The Haggards did what we could to protect the city, and were able to keep our use of magic a secret from the public, but the Astors turned the citizens against us, defamed my father as a sorcerer, and offered the angry crowd his occult books and artifacts as evidence of witchcraft. The Astors led the mob and locked up my father probably for the rest of his days. It's my duty and sacred mission as the last of the Haggards to tell the true story of our downfall and warn future generations of the Astors' guilt. I will seal this book secretly before it will fall into Astor's hands. I have also entered in this book the Astor family secrets, which they have shared with no one. If later this book ends up in my enemy's hands, they will be unable to open it with either physical strength or dark magic. Carry on, traveler, and good luck. Where will I find a bag to carry any of this? So this is mainly how you do it. Lightning and fire. Go. Waves. Two mystery potions. And a green energy one. A vision potion.
Only the true Astor sequence can show the way. Only the true Astor sequence can show the way.
I need to see what that sequence meant again. Oh. No! You cannot do this! Having possessed the crystals of all elements, after Sentio will gain the ability to restore the magic artifacts from fragments. These crystals might be scattered all over the city, and only attentiveness will Asitu will help you find them. Get that off of you! One more to go. Oh, I think I missed it. Fuck. all the eyes. And this is to finally uncover the mirror of truth.
Hello. I am the spirit of the mirror of truth. I can call any soul from the shadow world for you. To make them reveal the truth, you must bring me a personal item of theirs. Take one of the all-seeing eyes. Use it to examine where a soul has left the body. When you find one of their belongings, return the eye and wake me up again.
Where will it
It happened 20 years ago, when I was still a simple monk. They called me to the prison to take Stefan Astor's last confession. His story shocked me. He was innocent, but couldn't prove it. I must keep the confessional seal, so I stayed silent in the court. But my prayers were heard, and Stefan wasn't executed. Soon after, my patron cardinal asked me to hide Stefan's belongings in the monastery, including what we called magical artifacts. I studied them for many years, but found nothing. A few months ago, while I was away, a delegate from Rome came to the monastery with a check. They let him in and gave him access to all the monastery's rooms. The next day, all the brothers turned into mummies. I was shocked when I came back. I called you so the Secret Service could investigate. I hid the fact that I was the one burying the monks. That's when I discovered that Stefan's artifacts were missing. I informed His Grace about the situation. You've seen my death. It's my punishment for letting an innocent man be imprisoned. There's nothing left of the kind young man in my killer. Fate was cruel to him, but I believe he can still be saved.
Camilla's ring?
You couldn't save my beloved, Agent. But at least he and I can be together now. I don't blame Stefan for what happened. I'm Stefan's cousin. He always took care of me after my parents died. When I was a little girl, I fell in love with his best friend, Armand. When he grew up, he finally noticed me and felt the same. We were so happy. But Stefan didn't share in our joy. He wouldn't approve of our relationship without the Cardinal's blessing. That's why Armand and I met in secret. Armand asked me to write a letter denouncing Stefan. I shouldn't have agreed, but I felt like I couldn't say no. I accused Stefan of being a warlock and said he cast a spell on me. I used foreign paint on my hands and face. The judges thought I'd been bewitched by Stefan's black magic. That's when he was sentenced. It's terrible that this has darkened Stefan's heart enough to make him kill. Help him, Agent. I beg you.
It's rapier.
Stefan Astor was my friend for as long as I can remember. With his support, I managed to deal with all the troubles I had. I'm the illegitimate son of the king. I needed money to live the carefree lifestyle I became accustomed to. After my father died, the treasury stopped giving me money. I quickly went into debt. I asked Stefan for help, but he refused. It wasn't the first time I'd asked him for money, and I had never paid him back before. I started to resent Stefan, so I decided to rob him. There was always a lot of jewelry in Stefan's house. He used it all to make his artifacts, but I wasn't a skilled thief, so I went to the dockside tavern to find someone to help me. That's when I met a strange dwarf named Saint Germain. Bit by bit, our plan to rob Stefan and get rid of him came together. Camilla would inherit Stefan's fortune, and I'd marry her. In return, Saint Germain wanted one of Stefan's artifacts, the Dark Essence. At the last moment, Saint Germain changed his mind. He demanded that I persuade my guardian, the cardinal, to imprison Stefan instead of killing him. He said that Stefan had to give him the Dark Essence willingly. To do this, he had to stay alive. So, Stefan left our lives for 20 years. But none of us got what we wanted. The Shadows Quarter kept me from getting Stefan's treasure. The Cardinal didn't bless my marriage, and the Dark Essence was hidden in the Maronites Monastery. You know the rest. Stefan has turned into a monster, and we're the ones to blame. Only you can save him, Agent.
My lord, take my advice. Give me to Stefan. The last Astor must know the truth.
Stefan Astor, we inform you the vessel Magic you possess will be moved to the ship breaking yard because of the complete improperty and desolation. All expenses for vessels movement must be paid by the ship owner. And now to find the ship. Zodiac's runes. Graveyard ships, a sinister place, not the best choice for romantic seaside walks under the moon. The chameleon. No!
You again? What are you doing here? You want the dark essence for yourself, don't you? Sooner or later, I'll find a way to make Stefan give it to me.
Now, we have this. I know there are no checkpoints. You have to don't fall. Don't. Please. Don't. That was nearly a close call. But I passed it on my first try.
Agent, finally. I was starting to get bored. You found me, but good luck catching me. I could have killed you 1,000 times already.
Oh yeah? Let's see about this!
The mirror of truth. I'm amazed that you managed to restore it. But it's mine, so hand it over. I'm cursed, Agent. Everything I loved is gone. I'm the last Aster. My power binds me to this world. Set me free, I beg you. Take my power. Let me rest in peace.
The other thing about... Oh, the other thing. The other thing I've done. Let's see. Did I save the rest of a strategy? Yes or no? I got it!
No, not again. This won't get in my way.
And now, on to the bonus chapter! Bordeaux under the threat of plague. The ship from Malta brought death abroad. His Grace Cardinal arrived to the city to serve a prayer for cure for our citizens at the Central Square on Sunday, December 14th, the year of 1653. Attends commissary. There. Map. Our badge. The Dark Essence.
It's the cardinal.
Agent, is that you? I didn't recognize you. Terrible things happened while you were gone. The cardinal himself is looking for you. First, we must make sure it's really you, and not a sorcerer. Show me proof of who you are. Everything's in order. You can go. One more thing. Take the new code for the castle gate.
All deceased plague victims must be carried outside the city walls immediately to avoid spreading infection. We meet again, Your Excellence. I'm sorry that I'm so sorry. It's been a long time since we haven't seen each other.
Oh, Agent, I'm so glad you're here. The city of Bordeaux is overcome with plague. Dozens of people are dying every day. It must be stopped. Take a look at this, and I'll tell you what I know. About a week ago, a ship arrived from Malta. Apparently, the ship brought a plague with it that killed hundreds of people. One of your fellow agents arrived with the ship and gave me the folder you're holding. Unfortunately, she didn't survive long, but she didn't die in vain. The information she gave us will help us save the city. After tearing through her papers, I realized that the plague spreads quickly in unthinkable ways. This has never happened before. Ordinary methods of dealing with it have failed. We're relying on you, Agent. By giving you the Dark Essence, Stefan provided the opportunity for the ancient Aster curse to roam. It will destroy humankind. I'm sending you to the island of Malta to find out the truth. The ship behind the cape is ready to set sail. Take the travel voucher. You'll need it to leave the city and get on the ship.
I'm grateful for your help, Your Excellency. You see, Stefan owes me a small debt. I intend to collect on it. Run, Agent. You have no idea what you're up against. Go now, and I may spare your life when I get my true form back.
Oh, this is not good.
Agent, we've got trouble. This dwarf stole the documents and traveling papers. The captain was ordered to obey anyone with the papers, so now the dwarf can sail anywhere. I fear he'll go to Malta. We can't get replacement papers because the king's stamp is needed. You must find a way to intercept Saint Germain. First, I must beg you for help. I'm ill and need medicine. Take the list of ingredients from the carriage and give them to the captain of the musketeers. He knows what to do. Oh
no, you're not feeling well. Cardinal's office, Bordeaux. These are essential documents here for you.
What happened? His Excellency feels ill and asked for medicine. Then I must take my leave.
Oh, a lot has changed since the last time.
Hey, no funny business. The Undertaker is dead. His property belongs to the city council now.
On that ship! I need a hurry!
Hey, where do you think you're going? Leaving the city is strictly prohibited. Now step back. We need to throw some material overboard. Hey, no funny business. The Undertaker is dead. His property belongs to the city council now. What do you want from me? If you can't make me happy by filling my cup, then it seems we have nothing to talk about. Oh, monsieur, this is the best kind of medicine. Now we can distract ourselves from this lousy weather. Who could imagine that such a thing would devour the city?
Owing to the death of the coffin maker and absence of next in kin, the body of the deceased is to be carried beyond the city walls and the entry of his estate is to be transferred by the city council. Okay, those greedy bitches. Hang black cloth on the window, they said. Bloody hell, they'll take my jewelry. I got sick, but so what? There might be no medicine in this city, but that doesn't mean there is nothing else. Soon I have escaped this damn city by lying in the coffin pretending to be dead. Ha! Tonight I saw the dwarf speaking to two lads in this park. No, it's not a mere plague. Soon I'll be gone from this godforsaken place. What a pity I can't take all my belongings. The guard came by to inquire about my health. Then those bloody bastards tried to hang up Desecrate to transfer my property to the city. Ha! I'll carry out my plan out by dawn. Sorry.
Hello, stranger. I'm Christoph. I was trapped in that wall for many years. Thank you for freeing me. I can read minds, so no need to waste time on a game of questions and answers. Make yourself comfortable. I'll tell you everything you need to know. 5 centuries ago, magical abilities weren't rare. There were quite a few sorcerers. They usually lived secluded lives. Only one magical order tried to collect all of the magic in their hands. The Astors. In an effort to get all of the magic, they began to destroy other clans. Their plan didn't go unnoticed, and the sword the Astors raised was struck down. The Astors made one last attempt to regain their power. The Order's most powerful sorcerer, Julian, created an artifact. It was the Dark Essence. At first glance, the Dark Essence seemed like just precious gems. But with its help, the Astors were able to take all of the power for themselves. Without having to say a word, they sucked the life out of living things like a whirlwind. Even time could do nothing to diminish their power. When I was a young monk, I became interested in magic. I began to study the stars and alchemy, to find proof that magic exists. One day, I uncovered an ancient book of spells filled with information. I announced my discovery immediately. I explained that the Astors could fly, but the Templars didn't believe me. They called me a heretic and demanded that I confess my sin. They tortured me for years, and I eventually recanted. I was pardoned, but they still bricked me up. I'd like to accompany you. Perhaps I can even help you. I'll have to make sure you have good intentions. I hope that together we can stop the plague and find the meaning of these strange magical figures.
Jim. December 7th, 1653. We have arrived in Paris. I have no energy to fight against this disease. I'm afraid I'll not be able to see his grace. Please hope my colleagues will be able to tell the wee reveal about the Astors. Michelle Batten. You have it. You're really stupid. I cannot let him get away! Michelle Batten, December 1st, 1653. Traveling back against all odds makes for an endless journey. The madness seething on the island of Malta isn't a civil war. It's the scourge of God, and the reason it's been hidden for centuries. Now being aboarded the ship, I felt my body's on the very verge of collapse. I'm covered with black lessons. The diagnosis is clear to me, though the illness doesn't have a name. An empty flask. Dried fish.
Here's your chance to prove your intentions are pure. The Templars are insane if they think a little girl caused all of this. They want to kill her. Will you prevent it, Agent? If you do, I'll put out the fire.
People of Big Nos, remove weathercocks from your roof. The presence could attract thunderstorms. It's reported that 3 houses are burned down already. October 28, 1653. By order of Gilmet Font, the governing inquisitor, on December 15th of 1653, a bitch named Anna Lacombe will be executed on Bigness Central Square. They're trying to justify trying to execute a child for no reason. And they're like, oh yeah, a child did this. Yeah. Anna, I write because I didn't find you at home. The locals said the church has some questions for you, and you've been absent for several days, so I begin to worry. I have to tell you that I was infected with the plague, along with many others, and I have no energy to set out and search for you. The late Michelle Batten considered it wrong to assume our ship was from Malta to bring the plague over to France, and therefore our position is even more lamentable. I'm afraid I'll die before our reunite. So I beg you to bury me with this decorative tube bestowed upon me by the king. Anna, I love you very much. The casket is a gift I bought for you from Italy. You know what could open it. Oh, it's such a shame that we lost someone. Oh no.
Well done. Now it's time for me to do my part. Thank you, Agent. I only have enough power to put out the fire. I won't be able to help you after that. I may not be destined to see the Asters fall, but at least I can give you a chance.
There we go. Our box of food is ready. We made it! Believe it, I did it so fast on my first try! Then we have arrived on the ship. He is handling over the fraudulent documents. And we have finally arrived at Malta!
You blasted marauder!
Who you're calling marauder? November 23rd, 1653. Our group still tries to flee Malta. The guards have blocked the Harbinger. the harbor and imprison the rebels. Pierre Lecote promised to deal with this. Yesterday, a man clearly infected and obviously not on his mind climbed on the barricade and tried to confess his sins. The guards push him off and stop this ceremony with a blow of a halberd.
How did you get here? Astor warned me of this. If you think I'll surrender and obey you, you're wrong. No matter how many agents come after me, you won't get in my way.
Right. So we have to find another way. November 19th, 1653. The very thing that we are afraid appears to be true. There are indeed Astors who have survived to the present. My agents informed me that they saw creatures leaving the island, people transforming into black birds. At first I refused to believe it, but once I returned to my research, I no longer doubt about it. I know what you're looking for, and I'll help you get past the wall. But first, bring me soup, just like Mother used to make. Bring it here and step back, then I'll give you something. This will help you enter the fort. Oh. She's so brave surviving through all of this. Boston knob. Alright, that was quick. you think I'm... Oh, no, 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 no. 2, 3, 4. Why didn't pass? Two, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Not working! Why is there no reset button? There's 0 resets! 1, 2, 2, 3, 4! It's not working! Four. Two, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. How can I move past this Coliseum? Oh Lord, you gotta be kidding me. Today I was called upon to inspect the supply of drinking water. Many believe it had been infected and the source of the disease that killed hundreds of drivers and drives others mad. I saw piles of corpses and crowds of stricken people, but was unable to find infections in the water. I myself drank the water to convince it of its safety, then attempt to re-establish the water channels. Unfortunately, I lost the keys to the channel system. If they are found, I pray you will be pleased to redirect the water to the citadel, to the few living souls to be left to be found. Report to the captain of the guard. We are precautiously trying to keep infected and maddened locals off the island. Please send us reinforcements. Monitoring us beginning in the city. Tensions increased. Why does it tell me to go down for no reason? Too dark. Why would they have to let me do this? Why? November 18th, 1653. Yesterday we visited the excavation site near the citadel and found some ancient letters that mention the Astor's artifacts in a secret order. We learned that a scepter of shadows hidden somewhere in the citadel means it's possible to open any door, including the tomb of this ancient order. There are reports of finding the Astor beaks, which is our terrible weapon in the magician's hands and powerful tool for hunting valuable crystals. Oh. Why does it tell me to go here?
agent. Oh, I must confess that you've caught me by surprise. We should combine our forces and trick Aster. Agree, and we'll be unstoppable. Everyone will get what they want. Even if you manage to get out of this one when we next meet, I will kill you.
Goblet of the Sun and a vase. November 17th, 1653. Reports from Malta several days ago, some excavation workers became infected with a strange illness. They spoke deliriously and their skin was covered with black lacings. Today brought more patients, all together murmuring and moaning indecipherably. Eventually I was able to piece together the shared story about a darkness which swallowed many lives and created the huge red stone buried underground. Oh, it's too dark. Once you go, there's no turning back.
Julian, first of the Asters. Show yourself. Give me back my true form. I did everything you asked. I swear to be your faithful servant.
Oh no, this isn't good.
I can't restore your former appearance yet. It will take a lot of time. And we have a guest. We should give him our full attention. First, I'll give you power. Then we can talk about your eternal youth when it's just the two of us.
It all makes sense now. You couldn't die before because you were destined to die here.
There's nothing. Nothing.
It serves him right. As for you, Agent, you've done everything right. I knew that you would come. I know you want me dead for killing thousands of people. I hate to disappoint you. Many more will die at my hands if you do not kneel before me. Become an Astar, and I will stop that plague. Refuse, and the sickness will spread across the land. The plague is just a way to make them obey Astar's code. The dwarf was just a pawn. You must understand that I am not your enemy. Swear to become my faithful servant. Are you ready?
No.
Faster!
They have a whole urn dedicated for him. And your time's up.
How could this happen?
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again next time.